Yo, I think we're gonna stream again. You know, I finished Dismantle. I went to make dinner. I answered a couple emails, did some other work, and then I was like, I'm gonna play Against the Storm, so I might as well just stream it. So here's the deal. I've played Against the Storm for like a lot of hours so far. I've got a profile. There's a lot of stuff unlocked on the profile. If we're gonna start streaming this, we're gonna make a new profile. We're gonna call it Stream Profile. And this is what we're gonna play on. No, don't learn more. Actually, don't open that link. I don't want that link. Get this off my screen. Go away. There we go. We turn tutorials off here. Wherever that setting is, it's in here somewhere. Oh, skip tutorial. There it is. Yeah, I'm sure. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. So, how to explain Against the Storm? It's a city builder roguelike, I think, is probably the best way of doing it. We've got this little city in the middle. This is called the Smoldering City. And the Smoldering City is where your kind of rogue legacy style upgrade tiers live that give you static bonuses from game to game. So you spend 10 food, permanent minus 2% to a game mechanic, plus 2% to a game mechanic, so on and so forth. The actual gameplay loop of the game is founding cities on this world map. And so that's what we're going to start with. And we've also got little like map POIs and stuff like that out here. Like this is a Monastery of the Holy Flame. It gives us bonus stuff for making a city near it. So we might as well do it because, you know, it's free stuff. Why wouldn't you? So here's how this is going to work. We've got different biomes on the map. We're going to go with this one because it's next to our Holy Monastery. We get to choose different caravans. Different caravans give you different starting items. So we've got lizards and beavers here. They've got some food, parts, water skins, wood, coal, and then 2 random villagers. Or we can take 9 lizards. And they come with their own separate stuff. There are 4 races. You can only ever have 3 races at a time. So there's always one race that you don't get to play with. And then you've also got embargo bonuses over here where you've got points that you can spend on different kinds of items. And because we haven't unlocked anything yet, we'll just take whatever's available to us. Between these two, I don't know, having 10 copper bars is kind of nice. Having lizards is also decent. But then this actually gets us 11 people, and this only gets us 9. I want more people to start with. And I'm also just going to crank the difficulty from the start. I have played this quite a bit, and I think we'll be okay just playing Advice Ray all the time. So let's go ahead and take extra food. We'll have wood. We can check our summary, which is going to tell us how much soil there is, what the map size is, what difficulty we're on, length, and modifiers. We can see what resources are in trees, what resources are on the map, what effects we have going on here. It'll make sense once we get in. Don't worry, you'll see. So every map has a set of resources that spawn on it. Here we've got, for now, clay and roots. Every map also has mysteries. Some mysteries are positive effects. This one is all resource nodes that we discovered during drizzle season have 10 more charges. So these things are resource nodes. There's more of them that are in these glades. When we find those in drizzle, they have extra stuff in them. And then we have a bunch of negative mysteries. So this one is, you lose more resolve in storm. Villagers they walk slower when they're not on a road. Food production is slower in a storm. Fuel efficiency is lower in a storm. And they eat double the amount of food during a break during a storm. There are 3 seasons. We are currently in drizzle season. Clearance is in 4 minutes, and then after that is storm. and those are the 3 seasons in the game. So we will alternate between those, drizzle, clearance, and storm, until we either win or lose. And unlike most city building games, we actually have a win con here. And our win con is these 2 bars down at the bottom of the screen. We have reputation, we have impatience. Impatience increases by 0.3 per minute. Reputation only increases when we do particular things. And the goal of the game is to fill your reputation bar before your impatience bar fills. Which, you know, sounds easy enough, but in practice can be kind of difficult. So the way we're going to start off here is we're just going to get some basic resource collection underway. And we're going to open up a few of these glades to see what kind of resources we are working with. So we'll get 1 woodcutter's camp here, put some beavers in there. And then we'll get another woodcutter's camp over here, get some beavers in that. So the races matter because each of these buildings has a specialization. Well, most buildings have a specialization bonus, and each race has one thing they're good at and one thing that they like doing. Beavers are good with wood, so any building that has a wood specialization, like these woodcutters camps, beavers are going to have a chance to produce more stuff. And then beavers also like engineering, so if you put them in a building that involves engineering, they will be happier. Their little resolve score over here will go up. So we crack 1 glade. Let's widen this a little bit. We've got some fertile soil, which will be good. We've got flax. We've got eggs. All things that we can harvest, which is kind of nice. Are you with me on mechanics so far? Because we're like a quarter of the way through explaining the mechanics in the game. Next up, we've got cornerstones. Every year, which is the end of 3 cycles, you get to pick a cornerstone, which is a permanent buff for your settlement. And here we're choosing between advanced fuel and grain delivery. So we can either get 3 grain per minute, just because we don't have to do anything, we just get 3 grain, or we can make fuel recipes 25% faster. Fuel is stuff that goes into your hearth to keep it lit over time. It's wood, oil, sea marrow, and coal. So before we take that, we get to pick 3 settlement buildings at the start of every game. So at this point, well, let's... Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a dangerous glade. Don't open that right away. That would be foolish. Let's open this one instead. Here, let's put this over here. Send a route up there. And you can probably open that up too if you want to. We'll move you down here to open that up. I just want to see what resources we have before we start making picks with our reputation points. So let's just crack a couple of these glades open. And why not open this glade right away? You'll see. We'll get to that glade eventually. Don't worry about it. For now, we're going to open glades that don't have a scary skull icon on them. And that's going to be just fine. Don't worry. Also every year. This we can do right away. Not every year. Sorry, I thought that was people. This is orders. You get orders that are unlocked over time. To start, you get 3. Then in 10 minutes, we get 2 more. In another 10 minutes, we get 2 more, and then we get 1 and 1 at 30 and 40 minutes, basically. These orders ask you to do something, and then if you do the thing, they give you stuff, as well as a reputation point, which is the thing that we need to finish the game. This one is keep lizard resolve above 13 for 30 seconds. This one's keep beavers resolve above 18 for 30 seconds. So over here, we have these resolve scores. These are the numbers that these orders are talking about. And resolve scores go up when you give these different species things that they like. So lizards like having houses. They like jerky, they like skewers, and they like pie. And they like pickled goods. And then they also like brawling and religion. Beavers like shelter. They like biscuits, pickled goods, and clothing. And then they like leisure, education, and luxury. Among those, we don't really know what's going to be easier for us to get yet. So again, we want to crack these 2 glades, and then we'll be able to make a more informed decision about which direction we want to go here. Yeah, I know, choose a cornerstone. I will. Just chill for a second. I want to see our resources before I make a decision. So just get these glades cracked, and then we will see what kind of shape we're in. And you can see that when they cut these trees down, we get different kinds of resources. So lush trees are 2 wood all the time, and then a 15% chance of resin, 10% chance of plant fiber, 5% chance of egg, and you can hit each tree twice before it falls over and cannot be harvested anymore. Over here, we've got some lizards working this root deposit, which is roots and herbs, and then over here, we've got this stonecutter working these clay deposits, which is clay, copper ore, and roots. In here, we have mushrooms and clay. So we like that. We've got lots of clay. We've got decent amounts of food. And then let's see what we've got up here. He was just coming up there to build a road. Just hit the tree one more time. I'm begging you. You, I don't need down there anymore. You can come back here. I want to start clearing this farmland out, in case one of our reputation picks is a farm. Okay, and we've got berries, and we've got a cache. So, I now have enough information to start making decisions. Let's take a look at our picks. Every time our reputation hits one of these blue thresholds, we get to pick a new blueprint. So this is not the only time we'll be able to make these picks, but the first 3 picks are really going to structure the way we want the rest of this game to go. So here, we're picking between a trapper's camp, which is a gathering building that lets us pick up meat, insects, and eggs, which we've seen eggs, but a scavenger's camp can get eggs. We don't really care about that. And then we have 2 farms, an herb garden or a small farm. Each of these produces food at a 1-star efficiency, and then a food item that can't necessarily be eaten directly, but is used for more complex food at 2 stars. Between these, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like roots and herbs. Grain is nice to make flour, but no, grain is really nice to make flour, though. I'll take a small farm. Next, we're picking between brickyard, leatherworker, and lumber mill. We know that we have clay, which makes pottery look really appealing. We don't have... Oh, sorry, I can actually go into these. So we can see that for a leatherworker, we make water skins out of 4 leather and 3 oil or 2 meat. We don't have a way of getting leather right now. We don't have any nodes that give leather, so leatherworker's pretty much out. And we're basically picking between a brickyard, which lets us make bricks out of clay or stone, pottery out of only clay and then some kind of fuel, and crystallized dew, which is a type of metal bar out of herbs, stone, or clay, and then spark dew, or a lumber mill, which is really good at making planks and then not that good at making other stuff. I feel like planks tend to be more expensive, or more important. They get used more often. And we know that we have beavers, and beavers like working in a lumber mill, or they're good at working in a lumber mill, whereas a brickyard I don't think has any specialization. So I'm kind of leaning towards a lumber mill here, just to get our plank production off the ground right away. And then we've got a provisioner, which can produce flour, barrels, and packs of provisions. A bakery, which can produce biscuits, pie, and pottery, or a rain mill, which is really good at flour, and then can also do scrolls and building materials. We do want flour, because we took the small farm, but I think 2-star flour is good enough to get 2 other useful recipes, versus a building that does 3-star flour, but then double dips on 1-star scrolls, which we also got from the lumber mill, and packs of building materials, which aren't that great. So I'm leaning provisioner here for this one. And the bakery would be great, don't get me wrong, but everything we do in a bakery requires flour. So I don't know why we'd take a bakery before we take a building that actually produces flour. So we'll go with that. And those are going to be our 3 picks that kind of start the game off here and give us the foundations of our economy. So let's move this lumber mill out of the way. Some buildings are free to move. Some buildings cost a bit of resources to move, and some buildings you can't move. But all of these gatherer type buildings, like all these camps, you can move pretty much any time you want for free, which is nice for just kind of rearranging them and moving them around your village. So in its place, let's stick one of these. Oh, there's a tree there that we have to cut down. Well, I guess we don't have to. We could go like here. We'll put a provisioner there, but in order to make the provisioner, we need 8 planks, 4 fabric. And to make the planks and fabric, we got to set up one of these crude workstations first. So we're going to do that. You're going to get moved over here. We'll bring a road up to you. And then now that we've done that, we are definitely trending towards flour production. And we did not take a single building, or even see a single building, that gave us a fuel recipe. So grain delivery line seems like the obvious pick here. And this is why I like waiting until other things happen before I make these cornerstone decisions right away. Like, we're almost done with Drizzle, and we're only just now picking these when you basically start the game with them, but you can get a lot of information from the map that helps you make a more informed decision about the things that you do later on down the road. So everything's going pretty well here. We've got a couple camps working. You're getting clay, you're getting roots. We have eggs over here that you can get too. We've cracked a couple glades. We have a few more that we can crack, like that's pretty safe. And that's pretty safe. And then we're on to these dangerous glades, which we will get to soon. For now, though, let's get you guys working in here. Because this is a horribly inefficient recipe, so recipe efficiency. When we were picking the reputation bonuses, you could see that they all had different stars. The more stars you have, the better the recipe is in terms of the amount of materials it uses. Crude workstation takes 8 wood to make 2 planks. If we make a lumber mill, if we look at a lumber mill takes 3 wood to make 2 planks. And also it does it in 20 seconds, where it takes a crude workstation 40 seconds. So that's the difference between no stars and 3 stars in terms of the efficiency of the thing that you are producing. So we'll plunk one of those in there. I really do not want you making more than you have to, so I'm just going to leave you all on 2. And that'll get dropped off here. And then once you're in the mill, I don't know, make like 20. And then don't make scrolls or packs of trade goods yet, because we don't need those. And we don't have a free builder right now, so actually, let's free you up. And let's free you up after you pick that route. We'll have you guys start working in here. The other thing we want to do is get our farm up, but we gotta clear the land around the farm first a bit. So also, let's get these trees out of here. Also, do not open glades if you guys are just going to sit here and work. I'd rather have that not happen. So other things we can do while we wait. This is our ancient hearth, and one of the main goals of the game is prevent your hearth from running out of fuel. Because your hearth wants to be lit and make it seem safe when the forest is full of horrors. You can upgrade this hearth by meeting its upgrade requirements. So we need 8 villagers, and we need 4 comfort decorations around this hearth. So we can go ahead and work on that while we wait. We can take these comfort decorations, set them up like right here, bring this road down, and then we can just build a couple shelters here. So we'll do like 3. Well, actually, let's make them like nice and square. There's no reason that we can't make things look nice. So here, 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 and here will give us a nice little square box of shelters. And then we'll leave room to put a bit of decorations in front of them too. We'll put like some nice benches here that people can sit on. And then we'll put like a little fence down, so it's like a little park area. That'll be nice. What's up, Regulates? How you doing? Not a lot is up. We're just getting started on our first game of the night here. Get that tree out of the way. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? So we're clearing land over here, and that's looking pretty good. Move this over here. And once we get this cleared out, and how many fields are we working with here? Looks like one more in the woods. Dude, you're telling me. I'm at, so single player, I'm at like, God, a terrifying number probably. I wouldn't be, yeah, I'm over 100 hours already. So that's a problem. But I did want to, I wanted to do like a fresh profile if I was going to start streaming it. So we don't have any of the perks. We don't have any of the Citadel bonuses right now. We got nothing from the Smoldering City. We're starting out brand new, and we're just playing everything on Viceroy. Getting the reps in. It is fantastic. I am so obsessed with it right now. Just a really, really interesting combination of different mechanics. So I kind of want to cannibalize a couple beavers out of here. I really think I only need one person in the lumber mill right now. Like, all you're going to do is make planks, and then you guys can stop making planks with that hideously inefficient recipe that you've got. We'll get that built. We're going to have... no, not you. We're going to have this go, like, right about here. Or... yeah, no, it's going to have to go right about here. So we can get the roads in at least. And how are we doing on resolve for storm? Yeah, not great. Yeah, kind of expected it. So if we cut one lumber, we should be fine. So we've got this thing called hostility, and hostility is kind of this incremental, ticking difficulty multiplier, where every year it's going to go up. It goes up when we discover more glades, it goes up as we get more villagers, it really goes up as we have more woodcutters. And the higher the hostility goes, the more unhappy our villagers get. So there's kind of this time pressure that the game gradually ratchets up on you that encourages you to just get the hell out of whatever forest you're currently in. And there's a bit of a tension between how long can I stay here, how many resources can I get, can I even like successfully finish a game and get enough reputation to get out of here? Versus, we didn't pick any orders. We should probably do that. Just remember that I forgot all of these. How's Lizard Resolve looking? So 6. I can't favor them because I'm next to the monastery. It's going to be a little bit of an issue for these, but I still think it's going to be easier to get Lizard Resolve to 13 than Beaver Resolve to 18. Yeah, thank you. Complete 2 glade events. That should be relatively easy. Certainly easier than getting these together. And have 5 tools. We'll get 5 tools when we complete 2 glade events, so we'll probably just go ahead and roll with that. Those will kind of finish each other, which will be nice. Decorations are almost done there. I'd love for these 2 trees to be cut down so that I can try and get this small farm in before drizzle. Yeah, it looks like he's coming to work on it now. Good. What else can I poach? Can I poach anyone? I think you guys are good. You're just chilling. One more whack and we'll be able to get that in. There's the hub upgrade. So we don't have any new upgrade levels unlocked, which is nice. Don't have to worry about different kinds of decorations there. Here's our last tree coming down. Let's get our small farm in. With any luck, we'll see humans in the next migration wave. Then we can get a couple humies in here, because they'll be good at farming. So let's see what we got. Cornerstones. Gain 5 artifacts for every 2 completed Dangerous Improvement Glade events. Wow, these are both kind of ass. I really don't like Blade Extractor at all. I don't think Amber's that hard to generate. Especially at the cost of that hostility. So I guess we just take extraction tools, even though it doesn't really do anything for us. And then we have to take humans regardless here. So yeah, just give me 3 humans, because they come with a bit of fabric, and that's very positive for all of us. We're also going to need to make a bit of space for a provisioner. And at this point, all you guys can come out here. I would like you to just build. We got to get these farms up. We got to get these farms staffed. It's rather important. We got to set up some initial... Well, actually, you're probably gonna... No, we're fine on it. No, we should grow vegetables first. First, we need to secure food. And then once we've secured food, we can worry about other stuff. In the meantime, let's get you guys cracking some more glades. I'm really out of beavers. I only have 3 beavers. I guess that makes sense. You have no deposits nearby. I think you'll find that actually you do, if you look just a little further south. You are ready for planting, so let's get you in there. And what else are we doing? You could also open this glade up. So go ahead and stop avoiding opening glades. I'd actually like you to open glades for now. We'll staff these with lizards just to make it happen a little faster now that our building is done. And then, I don't know, once I get to like 30 resin, I'm probably good to start opening the dangerous glades, because that's usually how much those events take. For our next reputation picks, we're really looking for either fuel or complex food, is what I would really like to see in these. I don't see either. Well, holy shit, these perks are really good. If I can manage to... Oh, it's sacrifice 20 oil and coal. It's pretty much the same thing as have 20 oil and have 20 coal. I can't make either of these, but I can find them in crates and from events and so on and so forth. And I really like Secret Technique of the Firekeeper. I think it's very good. And +1 to coal production is like, yeah, it's fine if you make coal, so sure. And then have 20 coal, make 12 packs of building materials. That's a lot. But also human resolve above 28 is a lot. Like, we'll probably hit it late game, but we're never going to see that early game. And 40 coats is a lot too. We're going to have enough wood that I could just put together a bunch of packs of building materials. This really makes me want to see a kiln. I don't remember if kiln is unlocked by default at the start of a game or not, but man, I'd like to see a kiln. You're done with logs. Get you in there. You don't really need to be staffed right now, I don't think. Our provisioner finally fits in here, though. So let's move you guys out of the way. I am going to need to staff you quick. I need you to make 2 more fabric. And then I'm going to kick you out of there again. Oh, and we have another plot. I didn't even see that back there. So this is an 11 plot farm. That's pretty good. +1 glade. No second farm. Little unfortunate. I would really like to find a second plot of fertile soil. Then I could have 1 grow veggies just for like an interim food source. And I could have 1 grow grain so that when we do get that complex food building, we just get to go off, dude. Just start making complex food immediately. I'd also like to run a road out here. Maybe like a little bit of that. And then you can come around here. This can come around here. I'll open that up too. Should work. Should work. What we're scared of right now is we don't have any rep at all coming in from anywhere. Like, if we could favor lizards right now, we could bang out the clan, we'd get +1 rep, we'd have a building to pick from, but we started next to the monastery modifier, whatever it's called, and so unfortunately that's not going to be possible for us. I think what we should probably focus on instead is we should clear this little patch of forest out, and that's where we're going to put a trading post. We'll just start getting some trade routes on the go. Start generating our initial amber. Up to 25 resin. So probably, I'd say halfway through Storm, we'll probably crack this glade. I don't have any modifiers that make people mad when they crack glades in a storm, do I? No. So this is going to get cracked halfway through Storm. And we're going to get in there, and hopefully we're going to find an event that we have items for, or an event that does not take items at all. And we'll just be able to complete it. Otherwise, we're going to get really sad. You guys working that coal. I'm going to get 2 workers back pretty soon. We like this. Flour, we're going to get grain, man. Just start cranking on it. And barrels, don't worry about. Packs of provisions, yeah, we're probably going to use eventually. Give me like 15 of those. Ooh, second farmland, but that's pretty far. How close could we get a hearth? Could get a hearth like here. Might be decent. Might be decent. Might be a bit of a stretch too. But it would be good to have a bit of grain. It's a pretty big field too, so the farm would go here. Or here. And that would hit all of it. We have a road that comes up like here. Yeah, I think we might end up putting a second hearth over there. We have provisions up. Provision has no specialty. You don't need to be in there anymore. You can go in there instead. We're about to shut these woodcutters down for the season, because I'm pretty sure if I unassign everyone from woodcutting, we'll drop back down to hostility 1, and that'll be a very positive experience for the people in this village. And then with them freed up, we can stick them back in the lumber mill. And yeah, that's it. Those are our 3 buildings. That is all we've got for now. So I do think a hearth is going to go right there. Let's mark this space as needing to be cleared out. And then also, right about here is where the warehouse is going to go, so that tree is going to need to go as well. So you guys are going to finish clearing for a trade post. We're going to put a trade post in, then we're going to move you back over here. And these guys are just chilling. I don't even know what they're up to these days. Staying busy, I hope. It's all anyone could ask. I'd really like to get... I think for the next rep point, because hopefully we're just going to like get 2 events in here. We're going to see a building to repair, and we're going to go, sweet. And then we're going to get the dangerous event, and it's going to be like, give me 30 resin, and your gatherers are unhappy for a bit. And we're going to do that too. That gives us problem solver. Problem solver gives us a rep. A rep lets us select a... Oh wait, there's another clay over here? There is another clay over there. Alright, well, get on that. Anyway, I would really like complex food. I think not having complex food by Storm next year is probably not going to be a great situation. Alright, all of you are out. Take me back down to hostility 1. You're done. You've done everything you need to do over there. So I'm gonna move you over here. You're gonna cut that tree down. And actually, I'm gonna poach one of you. You get out of there. Come over here. Open this glade up. It's time. You know, I don't actually need a beaver to do that. Give me a lizard and then I'll send a beaver to work in here because we need a couple more planks. Doing okay so far, though. I feel positive about this still. I feel positive, but concerned. We don't have to do any kind of micromanagement on our resolve to get people through this season, so that's good news. We do have flour coming in, so that's good news. Like, if we get a bakery, we can just start making stuff. That's a good feeling. Oh, you had to empty this place. I see. I see. You can now move over here to clear all that space. And, you know, I'll save the farm for after the hearth actually goes up. Let's shorten all the travel distance over there, and then we'll have them build. Are you still just like, okay, you're finally going to chop a tree down there, we go. Slowpoke, man. It's gonna be next season by the time you open this. So I guess we'll just staff it all the way up. God, both of these are pretty bad, too. Cornerstones are not doing us favors right now. Like, we're so far away from either of these that I can't honestly tell you which one would be better. I guess to train... No. Well-rested workers is probably going to be better. Because beavers like leisure and humans like leisure, so we're going to be prioritizing that. I don't know where the ale is going to come from, but ale does take grain. And can we make pottery in here? No, we can make barrels in here. I thought we could make pottery in one of the buildings we took, but I guess not. Maybe that was just something we thought about doing but didn't actually do. Also, have we built a harvester's camp? No. Well, we should get one of those going. Alright, what do we got? Wow, exactly exactly the glade event that I asked for. The one that makes your harvesters unhappy. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Now, are we keeping or sending? It's only 0.5. Also, we don't have a second glade event. That's a giant bummer. We're going to have to crack another glade here. So it's only 0.5. It is 15 amber, which we could start using for trade. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the amber, for sure. And then everyone's going to get mad, so you're going to get relieved. And then you're going to get relieved, so no one is mad anymore. We're going to take some more villagers. We care about coal, actually, don't we? We also care about tools, but the difference between 0 tools and 1 tools is not that much. So let's take you. Do not burn coal, because we actually kind of want to, well, we might actually want to do important delivery first and then sack it, to be very honest with you. Yeah, so you guys just, like, don't gather for a bit, because you're going to get really cranky about this open vault if you're out gathering while we're raiding, like, a spirit den or whatever it is. It's just, it's not going to be a good time for you. I bet we could put a human in here, though. Oh, we can put a ton of humans in here. They've got resolve to spare. And then over here, we can build a trading post. Get that in. Plenty of idle builders to take care of that. We'll get a road in. We have a ton of clay. So anything we see that comes across our desk that's like, hey, I can use clay to make things, we're big fans of that right now. Pottery. If we got a bakery does pottery, and then we got, you know, a brewery to make ale, and then we got a tavern, we would be in business. Instead, you offer me a forager's camp. Don't care about that. Dual brewing tools I might care about, but not really. And coats I do not care about right now. You can leave. Probably should have waited until I cracked this to actually build the trading post, so I could have bought something if I wanted to. But, oh well. I might have forgotten. Now, you make packs of provisions. You've made 6 already? You're working on a 9th one. Oh, we don't even unlock trade routes yet. Holy cow, I did not know that was a Smoldering City upgrade. That changes the game plan significantly here. I was thinking we could really rely on that. Open this glade up after we build that. That hub, probably. So they also need the housing. We're 6 houses short right now. And if we're going to build a second hub, we might as well put houses next to it. You guys are done in 2 minutes. Plenty of time before storm kicks off. It's a long walk back to drop any of the stuff off, I know. Well, we could do this. And then we could do this. And then we need someone in here to do that, and then, yeah, you're working in there. And we can't spare anyone else, otherwise Resolve is going to get really unhappy. I'm growing more concerned, but this enables this, which is -2 impatience and +2 reputation, just straight off. So at least I've got that emergency button that I can press. Also, do either of those get us food? No, just a bunch of building materials. Because if they got us food, they'd probably also push Lizard Resolve over the threshold. But I think we're okay. I'm not worried yet. I'm going to be worried in about a season and a half if we still don't have our first rep point, but I'm not worried yet. What else we got around here? We have another pretty easy to reach dangerous glade. We have clearance. We have new orders. 15 aesthetics decorations. I believe aesthetics are the ones that only take planks. Is this a correct statement? Yeah, so this is actually very easy to do. This is have 15 planks and get a rep point, and also like plus berries and plus stuff to make tools with. And then here, discover 3 glades, have ancient tablets, get pottery every time you discover a glade. So that enables ale. We get tools for it. I mean, that seems like a great pick. Those were 2 really good picks for us to pick up at this juncture in the game. So let's go 1, 2, 3. I'd like to go 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then like 11, 12, 13. We'll just surround it with, you know, bushes. And then, I don't know, man, like... Oh, 14, 15 behind the lumber mill, maybe. It's gonna be ugly, and I don't like it aesthetically, but... We actually, like, need the rep points, so we can worry about making a pretty village later. And I can move decorations for free, so it's not that big of a deal. You're getting a warehouse up. That's going to drastically reduce travel time here. We can also staff these up again. Now that you're not scaredy cats. Where's the other one? Here? Yeah. We can staff you up. And then, yeah, we're going to start working in there, probably. During storm, we'll cut our way into that. We do only have one free builder right now, and we don't really need the wood, so why don't you get off that? This clay is a long walk. Let's also, for now, skip that. I'll cut you a shorter way over there later when I have free workers for it. It'll go like that, and then you'll be like here. And then you can just go like that back to the home base. You don't have anything left to do, so I want you to go build decorations. You're working on trees, this is good. 8, 10, 12. Alright, fine. God, it's ugly and I hate it, but it's functional. Oh wait, that's more than we need. We only need 2. No, we only need 1. There. It's so ugly, I hate it so much. But you know what? A done objective is a done objective. Now show me refined food. Okay, ale is not the worst. I would have rather seen refined food. I'm okay seeing ale. Let's just like get you in here. Because the other thing that you can do for me that's going to be valuable here is you can make me pickled goods. And we get pottery from opening glades up. So you, like, 100. Never stop making those. Never make me pack of crops in the first place. And also just, like, don't worry about ale for right now. Over here, this can be new small hearth. And then what I need you to do, lumber camp, is I need you to start clearing out of this farmland. Because this is where our grain farm is going to go. And then we can truly pog up on the amount of ale that we can produce, the amount of grain that we can produce. We'll get a harvester's camp in here to get these flax deposits out of the way. I know that I can just destroy them, but that's wasteful. Humans like brewing, so where can I borrow a human from? Where are my humans right now? What are you doing? You have one provisioner. You stop what you're doing. You can be a wizard instead. And then give me 2 humans in here. They'll be happy about that. Their resolve is going up. And then this glade needs to get opened. But I want this tree gone first so I can put the lumber camp there. We're going to need to get rid of 2 of you. Feeling good. Let's get that. We actually don't need to clear any space to get more farmland. We just can put a farm in, like, right there. It's beautiful. We love seeing it. You can be staffed. Start getting me plant matter. Plant matter is going to enable fabric. Eggs. As soon as you're done with this one root deposit, which is coming up, you only have 8 charges left. We can get you over here to work on eggs. Brewer? Oh, right, because we haven't opened glades. We're going to need to open a couple glades just to get the initial pottery going. And we have no easy glades left to crack. Alright, it's going to be that one then. Okay, what I actually want you to do here to expedite this logging process is give me just that tree. Don't worry about any of the other stuff, and then cut through here. Which we actually can't. God, there's trees everywhere. It's like you, and you need to go as well. No, they don't. Well, this is insane, because we can just go through here. I don't know what I'm thinking. Get this tree out of the way so I can build a farm. Get my humans to work. And then move over here. Start working on our road, because we're going to have a road run into this glade for faster movement. Things I would like to see next rep point: bakery, cookhouse, kiln, press. I would take a press. Press would be alright. Every burnt blight rod says lowers hostility by 10. It's certainly better than blight extractor. And it's like a shitty version of hostility management. Certainly not incredible, but it's also not terrible. So we'll put a blight fighter over there. You can come over here and work on that. I'll give you a beaver. New villagers. Do we want to take villagers right now? We have 2 idle humans that are going to go on a farm. And then we have 2 idle lizards that are just not doing anything. I feel like I want to take 1 more wave of villagers, and then I'm probably good. Because that's going to keep us right under hostility 3 for probably another season or 2. So don't feel like I need the lizards. I already have 8, and they don't like doing anything in the colony. Humans are always good to have, and we only have 4 beavers. I'll take this. Get you to work. No grain for you. Or no vegetables for you. I only want you planting grain. 5 bricks. Why are you not making bricks? Oh, because no one's working here, probably. That'd be my guess. I want you to start working there. We need to get that second hub up. So it gives us like minus 40 hostility. And then let's crank the productivity on this thing. We don't really care about forest hostility during the non-storm seasons. That's going to give us 20 pottery, and then we can get another 20 pottery. We can probably crack that one too. We'll have plenty of resources to explore these glades. I think. I hope. Probably. Get those roads in. How are you guys doing on those routes? 1 charge to go. Perfect. What are you? 20 resin. That's a bunch of salvage that we don't have a use for versus just +2 to global resolve permanently. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer to me. So let's get 2 beavers in there. Investigate it. This is going to trigger problem solver. Problem solver will be done. There's also a ton of eggs in here. That's a huge get. And then what I want you to do is I want you to work on this little shortcut of a road here. Because then we can run those eggs straight down into this warehouse. And that'll be great. And then you, once you've cleared this blight post out, you can work on this road. We can put people back to work in the clay mines. We'll be a big fan of that. So this is going to put lizard resolve... No, wait. You can be staffed. You just come over here. This is going to put lizard resolve to 8. We still need it 13. If we could favor, we'd be able to do it, but we cannot favor. We also don't even own a lizard house. So we're going to need food to get them happy. Shit is 4 minutes away. It's a long time. Right, that's a trading post. When you click on that, it actually pauses your game. So let's just not mindlessly click on that. Find something else to mindlessly click on. This probably the next glade we open, so let's get a starter road over there and we'll mark the trees. We won't cut them yet, but we'll note where we want to. This road we can extend down and then extend up to that cache. Our the hub is finally going up, so that's nice. We can fit a nice little 4x4 block of houses in here. I don't know where the decor goes, but we'll find a place for it. Hang on, I'm getting a bunch of G-chats. What is this? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, we run a road here. Lizards like being firekeepers. Actually, you might get some free resolve out of this, you know? Get in there. And then who are you? Yeah, you're also a lizard. Alright, so we're at 8. We'll be at 10 after this is done, so we are getting closer to that 13 mark. And that's without food, which is usually like the intended way to do it. We'll get a blight post over here. Blight post, they also... Blight post is fire. And we actually might get to 13 just by giving lizards jobs that they like. That would be a positive development. And then here, this is where houses are going to go. So all... Actually, you know what? We're just gonna... We're gonna chop that entire square of trees down after we're done up here. And probably after we're done with storm season, because I don't want to crack a glade in the middle of a storm. We'll crack it near the end of a storm. That'll be much better. Shortcut route is done. You're finally picking these herbs, or the flax, so we can run through there. We have a trader, and we can afford things this time. So what do you got for me? Herb garden, do not care. +1 pottery is a little interesting. Can I get both of these? I can get both of these. I don't think I care about herb garden. We have root nodes. Roots give us herbs every once in a while. So I'm really not that worried about it. Yeah, just give me these two. Farmers carrying 5 more items is a big deal. And if we ever expand to pottery, +1 pottery will be a big deal with the rate that we produce pickled goods at. Wait, did we not take the pottery perk? I swear we took the pottery perk. Oh my god, we didn't take the pottery perk. Alright, we need to find something that makes pottery. Next reputation picks that we're doing. Complex food pottery. Bakery would be insane. Bakery just does all of it. All at once. You can come over here and open up that path to clay. You can get out of my face. You can finish in 10 seconds. 18 villagers with clothing fulfilled? I don't know about that. 25 packs of crops? Plausible. So agriculture, we need 1 more farm. And then we can do decent packs of crops somewhere. In here? Yeah. Decent packs of crops in the bakery. So here we solved the problem. We get 6 tools. We fund the expedition. And now we've got 2 rep picks. These are wretched. They're just horrible. We don't need a plantation. I don't see veggies, grain, or insects anywhere. But I do see meat, and it's something lizards are good at. God, I wish I had a reroll. These are so bad. Would we ever want berries? Because, like, I don't care about 2 leeches. If it was mushrooms, that would be a different equation, because there's mushrooms everywhere on this map. But I really don't care about Trapper's Camp or Forager's Camp. And I guess if we took berries... We can use berries in packs of provisions, which is kind of nice. We can use it in pigments if we ever need to choose pigments. Maybe plantation is actually good. God, these 2 are so bad, though. Yeah, they just don't do anything. And then bakery. Bakery is huge. I'm sorry I ever got mad at you, game. It'll never happen again. Thank you for giving me exactly what I needed. You get over there, and we need to get you to work immediately. Holy cow, that was important. So now we actually kind of like do need berries. What else can we throw in here? Any of that crap? Pottery. Yeah, sure. Make like 30. And then here, just crank it, man. Make as much as you want. I want humans to work in here so I can have lizards work in here. I only really want you to make like 5 of these. Otherwise you're going to burn through all the wood we have, quite literally. We can double staff that just to get it done. I'll double staff you just to get it done. Oh, this has a fire specialization bonus too. Give me one of those lizards back. I'm gonna need... Give me 2 lizards, man. Show me a second lizard. Harvester's camp. Get out of there. Your talents are wasted on that Harvester's camp, man. I need 2 lizards in this bakery all the time. Yeah, now we... Man, it's a good thing we picked plantation. Because plantation has wound up being very important. Plantation is so important that I might destroy this farm and make it a plantation instead and grow berries. Can I pickle a berry? You can pickle berries. Like, a berry is just a better vegetable, and it's 2-star growth rather than 1-star. Anyway, we've got storm coming up, so let's get back down to 2. I don't think we can go drop all the way to 1. Yeah, our woodcutters are only 48. So you're dead to me. And instead, you're going to be a plantation, and you're going to grow berries. And we have +2 berries. Oh, it's all coming together? It's all unintentionally coming together. We might lose people here. Why would I lose lizards? Wait a minute. That's not right. We should be able to get their resolve high enough. Where are you that you don't really want to be right now? 2 in the crude workstation? Okay, that you're literally not doing anything. -1. I have any other hot jobs for you? I don't think I have any other hot jobs for you. So that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're going to lose 2 people, but it's survivable. And then I need to get into this glade. Glades are very important right now, so you guys work in there. Okay, give me one of those. I need both of you to work in here. Hey, once we get our first crop of berries in, everything's going to be fine, but things are a little touch and go right now. Just like a little spooky. And yeah, I need you to make haste through here. Yeah, once this one's done, we'll open this up and we'll actually build the road. But at least for right now, just get in there so I can see what I'm working with and so I can get started on the event. Also, we might actually not lose a lizard, you know. You guys burning stuff? Yeah. No, you're making stuff. Yeah, you're producing. We don't actually have any blight cells anywhere. 2 of you is overkill in here. Do I have anywhere else I can reassign you? Yeah, get in there. We're just wasting labor here. Yeah, we're not going to lose a lizard. We're going to lose a beaver. But that's okay. There's a lot of them. I'm not going to miss 1 beaver. Stonecutter, you're immediately replaced. We'd get a bit of impatience for that, but I'll live. Cornerstones. Give me something good. I would qualify grain bags as pretty good. We're never going to have a problem with grain again. And then people. I really don't want to take more people. But if you show me something that I can't refuse, then I will. And I don't think that 10 berries is something that I can't refuse. I think 10 berries is something that I absolutely can refuse, and have refused. Also, food is really bad. Man, things, like, suddenly got dicey when I was not paying attention. I don't know how it happened, but, like, here we are. But at least you found the herbs to make some pies. That'll make people happy. I don't know where you found them, but I'm glad you did. We don't have a trader for another 7:45. Newcomers are waiting? Yeah, I know. Don't let them wait too long. No, I think instead what's going to happen is they're going to wait forever. As in, they're just not coming into my town. Of 13. How do I get you +4? It's a little scary right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little spooky. You can just go up there. It's a good enough run. We should maybe think about housing people. Like, we do have 12 people who are homeless right now. Beautiful. Oh no, wait, this does take things. Takes things we don't have. That's not great. How fast can we make 12 bricks? Pretty fast. We have a lot of clay. Alright, you get out of there. You guys get in here. We need 20 of these. Alright, was it 20 or was it 24? It was 24. This is going to be a little tight. Can we salvage you into anything? No, but you are a kiln. And a kiln is good. But you take bricks. That's horrible for us. Hey, this can't explode. Like, full stop. We need to stop that from happening. So badly that I'm tempted to take this to get 6 more bricks. That could very well end up dooming us, but finishing this could very well end up saving us. And we're going to be making berries, so we definitely want to take accumulated too. This is going to be dicey for a little bit. For just a second. I need you guys to make these bricks faster than you have ever made bricks in your life. The other thing I need you to do, because it might actually matter, I need you to build a path down here for the extra movement speed while they work on the bricks. So we're at 18, that's 20, that's 22. And then next load is going to be 24. We have more than enough clay to do this, so I fully believe in you. Food's a problem, but berry harvest does come in soon. We do have gatherers camps working. So it's not as bad as it looks. This is going to finish, that's going to finish. We're going to staff this immediately. I actually want you to start running bricks now, because the timing on this could end up mattering a lot. And then as soon as you're done with that bricks order, we are forcing a delivery. But if we can live through this, and we repair a kiln, then I think we're in really good shape. Yeah, you're at 10 of 24, but we're gonna deliver. You're doing a delivery, good. Yeah, put them in the warehouse. Get down here. We're great on time. You're doing wonderfully. This can go back down to like 6. I really still don't want to make a lot of bricks because we need the clay for pottery in here. You're making complex food. That is a huge get. These lizards are about to be extremely happy. In fact, no, it only puts you at 11. We're 1 off. 72 to 81. Oh, we're really close. But we're not quite there. I need one more hot building for them to work in. And then we're in incredible shape. The shortcut road is done. Wait, I could house them. No, they're 15! We're doing it! I don't know where that resolve came from, but I hope you last for another 15 seconds. What an incredible get. Wait a minute, why are you idle? No, 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 no. Something is wrong. Deliver these now. Did we miscount? Where did my 2 random bricks go? Hey, we're still good on time, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's really important that you finish that. Like, unbelievably important. I need to wait on this. Well, no, I don't need to wait on this. It's going to push me to 4, and then I can trim another woodcutter, and then it'll push us back down to 3. Building. What do we want to see? We don't have enough meat for a smokehouse. Biscuits we're already doing. Pigment we're kind of already doing. Well, like, not really. When I say we're kind of doing pigment, we're actually not doing pigment at all. But jerky is impossible for us to... Well, no, because that's just the 30 meat that we got. We don't have anything that produces meat long term. Which means skewers are also going to be... No, well, no, we can do mushroom skewers. Who likes skewers? Only lizards? It's not that important. It's really not. A brickyard might end up... No, there's no way that brickyard winds up being the best. Like, even if we just make like a couple skewers. Also, like, what if we get a ranch and then skewers is really good? Or what if we get a temple and we need to make scrolls? Okay, you've talked me into it. You're right. Where are these bricks? To deliver these bricks, I'm gonna lose my mind if you fail this. You have a minute and a half, but stop wasting time. I know scouts are idle and fuming machinery, okay? Like, I've asked them to work on it. Drop it off. Send someone to go get it. Oh, he's coming back with it already. Now, if both of you go to rest, I'm gonna be just so fucking mad. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're off and running. Okay, we can breathe. Things are going to be okay. Cookhouse. It's a big old boy. Maybe like right here, that actually looks pretty good. Let's move you over here. Let's set up some decorations, because we do want this hub to upgrade. And then we'll go house. As soon as that tree comes down, house. Get people housed. I think we're okay. Honestly, I think we are going to be okay. Also, we can rebuild this. And come and do that now. I would love a way to make coal. And also, this seems like it needs to be like another... I want to put another hearth, like, right here, man. Like, run this road straight across, put a farm there, put a warehouse here, and then a small hearth, like, right here. Seems like it would go really hard. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then everything in the middle. Build me a warehouse now. You guys just finished this. That's incredible news. How worried are we? Are we that worried? I don't think we're that worried. We do need... No, we don't. They're just idle. Well, then make 200 flour. And you can't really afford to make ale yet. You can make pickled goods out of berries, though. Where do we make pottery? Is that the cookhouse? No. Can we make pottery? Yes, we make pottery over here. Why are you guys so slow at making pottery? Oh, because you're still making biscuits and pie? Yeah, that's probably more important, honestly. You just keep working on that. Forget I said anything. Getting eggs. Almost done with flax. Clay is happening. Kiln is happening. This is beautiful. No, not... Yeah, lizards. Yeah. Give me like 100 coal. And make that before you do anything else. And then give me like 20 bricks and don't even think about jerky. You're not going to need it. You keep cutting trees down. I don't think we're going to be okay at Hostility 3. I think we're going to lose a lizard and probably a beaver. But maybe after that we'll be okay? I don't know. We're also at 10 of 12 packs of building materials. Let's make a makeshift post quick. And what's the next glade we're opening? Maybe this one up here? Maybe that one? Seem like decent choices. So let's stick you way up here. And then... no, let's stick you... like here. You... no. You're gonna come through like that. But not quite at the end. And then there's gonna be like a path that runs up here. We'll fill it in later. You have an order. Own 5 tablets. Or own 200 wood and 20 provisions. How close are we to owning 200 wood? 194, but dropping because we're about to make coal. Sure. God, we're gonna lose everyone. Holy cow. That's not great. We gotta get this cookhouse up. I'm starting to get a little scared of my impatience. We are going to have a trader arrive when the storm ends, though. That'll be nice. Wait a minute. Can we could sack. I can't even afford to do that for a minute, but I could afford to do this, and then we only have 2 woodcutters working at all. You're less important. Okay, you're gonna save the humans, but the beavers and lizards are still very unhappy. And we're gonna waste a lot of wood doing this. Now you... I need to do fabric-based building materials, and I want you to go until we have 15. No, 12. Go until we have 12. And I only need 1 of you in there. I don't need either of you in here anymore. You are going to be getting eggs for me. At least food is fine. Food has recovered in a substantial way. Beavers are at 1. He ate 1 biscuit and he decided that was enough to make him stay. It's like this 1 biscuit changed my whole perspective. That's gonna finish coal and pack of building materials. I still don't know where oil comes from for sacrificing stuff in the hearth. I also think we could probably stop sacrificing wood now and coast. We'll coast our way into drizzle. I need you guys to finish these trees so I can finish those houses, so I can get you down here so I can build a hub. Or alternatively, like, you can just go to work over here. It's gonna be close. I think we'll be okay. 10 seconds? I don't think that's gonna drain in 10 seconds. You guys are fine. Alright, import delivery's done. This gives us 40 coats. That's gonna keep people happy for a bit. At this point, God, what do I even want? A weaver can make training gear? Do I care? Not really. A clothier can make coats, but it's the makeshift post is going to be really busy making cloth then. But maybe that's fine, because humans and beavers like coats. And I think I'm at the point in the game where I need to care about their resolve more than I have been. So let's take that. It's probably going to go like right here. So these 4 trees are going to have to go. We're still like in real dicey territory. Oh, grain goes into crops. Yeah, make me 25 of these. We've got excess grain, man. I can buy a trapper's camp. I still don't care. 2 to coats production, I might care. How easy would it be to get to 13? I can sell artifacts. Very interesting. Could sell wildfire essence. Also very interesting. I don't care about these that much, I don't think. What I do care about, get me into this next glade. Our salvation awaits. Global production is 50% faster, but trading is unavailable. Guess what, idiot? I don't even have trade routes unlocked. Give me that 50% faster trade production. You think I don't care that I can't use one trader that comes every 10 minutes? You're out of your damn mind. That's like a buff with no downsides. Also, what do we want over here? Second berries? Second berries seems pretty good. Just open this. Please, just open it. Run this road up here if you have to. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Are you done? I think you're done. I freeze up 2 more laborers. Let's come and stick it over here in case there's something in that new place that we find that needs it. I want you to go to like 30 fabric. Well, no, that's insane. Let's go to like 15 fabric. Also, you don't even need to make bricks anymore. You only exist to make fabric. Newcomers are waiting. Okay, fine. Let's look at them. And none of them have brought anything that I want, and there's 5 of them. I think you can just go somewhere else. Lizards are getting us resolve. This is big. Or reputation. The resolve is high enough that they're getting us reputation. Huge development. Incredible plays. This is upgraded. We feel very positive about this. We still have 10 people with no house. That's pretty bad. Let me loan one of these down here so we can make our next encampment. I need humans to put in here. I'm going to be borrowing a human from your scavenger's camp, please. Thank you. You go in here. You do not do plant fiber. You only do berries. Oh, plantation has no fields nearby? Yeah, that's pretty true, I suppose. And there are 2 more fields that you can have if you know where to look. Okay. There's that. We need this over here after you cut this tree down. Because this is where our cookhouse and our weaver are going to go. Or our clothier. I mean, I guess I could find space for him here, but it's a mess over here. We're at 35 planks, and nobody's even manning the helm over there, so that's fine. Building materials are done. I don't need you to make those anymore. So you can just leave. Please, just come and chop the damn tree. What are you doing? Resting by the fire, moving goods to warehouse. Get over here and chop a tree before I lose my mind. Can we make jerky yet? And we have 10 meat. It's not really that worth. At least this will go fast because there's a warehouse right there. Yeah, show me the glade. This is good. I feel like we're doing okay here. We've got cemetery. That's a little scary. Well, no, I guess it's not even clearance yet. And we've got enough resin. And we get 5 tablets. That finishes 2 objectives, because it gets us that and that, so that's pretty insane. You come over here. And then... where else can I poach people from? Not there. Probably, like, from here. And then, like, from here. I need to borrow you guys to come and look at a cemetery really quick. Now this is gonna push our hostility through the roof, which is like not the best thing that you could do to people who you care about. But what it will do is, you know, something, hopefully. No, that's not right. It gets us tablets. This finishes 2 objectives for us. Also, we didn't get your full rep point yet. There it is. Okay, so that's impatience -1. I think we're gonna be okay. I think this is gonna be just fine. We're also working on packs of crops. We'll be able to finish agriculture too. We're doing it all. We have coal. Let's start burning coal instead of wood, because that's much more efficient. Do we have anywhere else we can make that swap? Yeah, wherever we make pottery also uses fuel. So let's do that. We only have 1 pottery. You guys really still making pie and biscuits? And we don't have a surplus. That's crazy to me. It suggests that we need like a 2nd bakery. Oh, you do have to turn in the tablets. You're right. It's a disaster. We'll have to open another glade. There's one right here. So which one do we want to do in that case? Probably like this one. This is where I thought I was getting pottery. We do this one for sure, and then our pottery production can just scale through the roof. We don't have to worry about like any of this. Oh, I can't make pickled goods because I don't have a jar to put it in. None of that nonsense. Yeah, you're absolutely right, though. It does eat them, and I forgot. But we can do agriculture, though. Agriculture's ready to go now. Or, you know, it will be after we get through our enormous backlog of grain. So what else could we be working on right now? Well, we only have like 2 free builders, so not a ton. But when the hearth goes down here, that means there's going to be a road that goes like, well, it doesn't have to. We could actually just like ignore it and not make it symmetrical at all and do like decor, decor, decor. Are they usable right now? No, like not in the slightest, but by the time the hub goes in, they will be. And then we can also add some housing over there for people. Keep them happy. How are you guys doing up here? Good? You'll be done in 241? Okay, it's going to be a little tight. It is going to be a little tight up there, but somehow we're still getting rep from lizards, despite the fact we're at hostility 6. So I can't complain too much. You guys are doing... You're very optimistic given the circumstances. You guys doing good in here? Yeah, just churning out coal. And then if I could get a press to make oil and finish sacrificing, sacrificing is huge. That would be a great set of perks to have now that we actually have something that produces coal. So we get +1 coal production from that. Fuel recipes are faster and fuel burns longer. It's an insane order to finish. There's not a lot of great glades left though, honestly. Well, this one's really close actually. This one would be like, we go that way. Oh, also, you finished your homework, didn't you? So you can put a cookhouse in here. We can also put a clothier around the corner. There we go. That's hostility going to 7, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Everything is fine. Just 4 more trees. I'm holding out hope that somehow we get a building that picks mushrooms, and then we're just amazing on food forever. Is it going to happen? Yeah, probably not. Could it happen? Probably not. We only have 3 more rep picks, and we don't have traders showing up anymore. So I'd actually qualify it as being like incredibly unlikely. But, you know, a man can dream. We also have nothing that makes tools. That would be a decent rep spend at this point. I think if we see a building that enables services, we take it, especially if it's ale, because we have a lot of capacity to make ale right now. And if we don't see a services building, but we see something that can make tools, I think we take the tools building. We don't have anything that makes tools currently, I don't think. Let's check the actual way. Simple tools as a product? Yeah, nothing. So that's a minor concern. You're done in 20 seconds. So this is going to be a really scary storm for about 15 seconds, and then it's just going to be like a sort of scary storm. Watch this reputation just tank. Oh my lord. It's fine. We're not panicking. High hostility? Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm aware. All right, down to 4. Can I get to 3? I can get to 3. If you lose your job, and then you lose your job, and then you lose your job, that puts me at 3. And everyone's happy. So we're cruising. We can also get our hearth up. So let's get that in here. Also, did we get anything in that glade that we can harvest? No. And I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Except grab those tablets. Well, at least we have a bunch of spare builders. It's a positive development. Prioritize this if you could. I would rather have you do that than do other things. And then once I do think we finish archaeology first, right? So we finish archaeology. We get enough tools to open a cache, at least. And we might be able to roll... Ooh, oil. We could use oil to sacrifice it, to finish sacrificing. Okay, I think we have a plan here for about the next, like, 5 minutes. And then after that, we're going to be flying by the seat of our pants again, but at least for the next 5 minutes, I think I know what I'm doing. I will be sacrificing oil, or sacrificing coal, because we need to do it anyway, and it knocks the hostility down. And we'll only have more coal as the game goes on. We're going to put a lizard in here. We have housing for people now. It's all very positive. As soon as you drop off tablets, we're clicking that button, and then we're opening like 3 minor glades. We're getting 60 pottery. We're going to make a ton of pickled goods. We're going to take a cornerstone. It's going to be good. I mean, burnt to a crisp isn't bad. What do we do with roots? Do we do anything good with roots? We can pickle them alongside berries. We can put them in biscuits. That's good enough for me. I mean, we're making coal. Although the wood is getting precariously low. But that's okay. Like, we can just crank woodcutters to make the wood problem better. But then we're growing... I'm going to take burnt to a crisp. I'd rather run out of food than run out of fuel. Do we have anyone we care about here? Absolutely not. We're just going to leave you. 15... 16... Could put an extra guy in there. Okay, coal is done being sacrificed. Let's make sure we're not using oil as an ingredient anywhere. Oil as ingredient. No, no, and disable that. I actually didn't know that this had been built. I need to find someone to work in it, though. Shoot, maybe I do need to take people. Hang on, let me look at this again. We have no idle lizards. We don't really need more beavers. Like, we already can't staff as many woodcutters posts as we have. But amber is useless to us, and this food is really good. I'll just have humans work in places. Get in here. You make coats, like, forever, and you never stop. Just keep going, and then you guys are going to be making fabric. You're going to be happy about having coats. Dude, it's a disaster, man. Like, as soon as I have a fuel that's not wood, these checkboxes are one of the first things I click, just because I forget stuff a lot and don't need it disappearing on me. Crops are still going. Like, I kind of want you to prioritize it, but it's also not super urgent. You've got the tablets on you with this trip. You have to. I don't know where you are right now. Oh, you're walking to it. Man, you're way behind. Alright, there you go. Oil's just really good. Like, when I first started playing, I was like, oh, oil's kinda ass. Like, it only burns half as long as coal and sea marrow. Why would I ever want oil? But then, it's dead easy to make, because you can spend plant fiber on it, which is, you know, the freest resource ever. And, it's also, like, a pretty reasonable fuel. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Anyway, what am I looking for here? None of this shit, that's for sure. I guess I'll take a trapper's camp, because, like, I know there's meat on the map and we can turn it into skewers, but I'm not excited about it. So, yeah, you're gonna do skewers. You can use berries and eggs for that. You can do biscuits. You're doing 100 for all these, and then you're never making pigments. Give me a trapper's camp. Put it like... Give me... Okay. God, I don't want to have to cut a tree down. Alright, fine. Start working there. You need to go. Give me a lumberjack. Can I... No, you're busy. Give me a lumberjack that's not busy. Get over here and cut this tree down for me. There we go. And then we also would have gotten tools from that, so now we come over here. We keep these goods. I need you to crack that cache. I'll give you someone else as soon as this tree is gone. How are we doing on reputations? Okay, I still don't know why we're not building a fuel or a food surplus up here. Maybe because they're actually like busy trying to make pottery every once in a while. Also, we're down to 14 clay. That's a little scary. Good thing we just got that clay perk. Okay, now you can come here. You can leave. You can go back down to 4. You can work in here. You're a glade. You don't really have anything we care about, but that gets us pottery, and then also get in here for pottery. Actually, I don't even have anywhere I can put you to get close enough to that. Well, here's what I can do. How much does this cost me? Oh, I can't afford to move it. I'm actually out of wood. That's bad. I'm gonna have to staff you. I actually need the lumber. Where can I poach people from? I don't need 2 people working on that. We're getting dangerously close to the point where we have to start cracking caches for reputation. So before we do that, let's see if there's any that have tools in them that we can basically just roll for free. It's looking like no, but man, there's a lot of caches on the map. We really need a way to make tools. Oh wait, this one has tablets in it. That finishes a quest. We're kind of interested in that. That's upgraded. This is good. As soon as the coal production's done, I think we'll be okay. The only thing that not having wood is going to hurt us on is making planks, but, like, we're fine on planks. We already have 26 coats. This is very good for resolve. We like this. We don't really have homeless villagers. I mean, as soon as this goes up, we won't have any. And we're not taking people after this. We'll sacrifice this oil, and then the fuel efficiency is going to go insane. Forgot about that, too. But, like, how do I get you over there? Am I really just going to have to destroy this deposit? Yeah. I am. I don't think we're going to get a building that harvests mushrooms. It'll be okay. We'll survive. You're going to come through to there. Agriculture's done. God, this gives us 4 people. I really don't want that, but I really do want +1 grain production. So after that, turn pack of crops off. We don't need that anymore. You don't know how tempted I am to build a second bakery. Although, no, I'll have you keep making pottery. Can't hurt. We're gonna get a lot from Kraken Glades, but it can't hurt. Slickshell Broodmother, we've got some roots. And then you come up here. We are in clearance, so I don't want to crack that glade quite yet, but we're gonna crack it soon. Don't worry. Then we'll get this oil. That's gonna push us past a reputation gain. I don't know where I'm extending this road, honestly. Just kind of doing it for the sake of doing it. How good would a building that makes tools be? How much metal do we have in here? That would be absolute... Oh, no, wait, we have 70. Okay, a building that makes tools would be quite good. It turns out that would be, oh, I don't know, like 50 tools, which would be like 3 rep, which would probably just straight win us the game after finishing these 2. So let's hope for a tool shop, because that would be a highly beneficial building to receive in the short to medium future. It'd be like pretty good, it turns out. Fuel production is recovering, primarily because we picked up sea marrow. I don't see a world where we would need to burn it for glade events, but I also don't see a world where we need to help coal out. You're still not hauling the oil. God, haul more things. If only we'd rolled harpies and you could, like, carry more stuff. What else do we have here? Probably still sending that to the Citadel. Probably sending that to the Citadel. Definitely sending this to the Citadel. The giant crates, you don't even have to look. 1 reputation is just so good. Unless it's a really strong perk in there, you're probably sending it. 5 food would be like a little nice, but I don't know if we're going to have the luxury of opening that. I think this game is like ending pretty soon no matter what. I am going to appreciate this rep point that you're producing for me though, and beavers and humans are so close. If we could just stabilize our pie production, we'd be in business. Why aren't we able to do that, actually? I think it's because, like, you're too busy making biscuits, honestly. So let's prioritize pie to 1, since we can make biscuits over here. Like, I know eventually it'll even out. Once we hit 100 biscuits, then they'll just do nothing but make pie, but I really just, I want to push the rep right now, instead of waiting until later to do it. I also need like 1 extra house to get beavers up again. So I'll just stick it over here. Smokehouse. What were we looking for? Tools. I don't see tools anywhere here. I do see jerky. And humans and lizards both like jerky. And it's a 3-star jerky recipe. And we got a trapper's camp. And there's a decent number of brood mothers on the map. So, yeah, we'll take that. Stick it over here. How bad is the storm season going to be? First of all, can we mitigate it? We can mitigate it. Take me to 4 so that people don't eat twice. It's less that we don't have the food for it, and it's more that I want to extend the amount of resolve that we get out of our food. Oh wait, it fires anyway. It's active from hostility 4. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. Fair point. I want this built, though. Don't screw around with pottery or incense. Just make nothing but jerky. Use this coal as your fuel and make 100 of it. And then I gotta find lizard laborers to put in there. Hey, we have 16. It can't be that hard to find lizards. Where do we have lizards doing things that don't matter? A provisioner for sure. And, like, not really anywhere else. They're getting resolved from, like, everywhere else on the map. 2, 3, 6, 10, 11, 13, 14. Yeah, that's pretty much like every lizard we have is busy getting resolve. So let's take you down to 2, and then we'll put you in here for 2. We'll balance those out a little bit. Oh, and we never even staffed our trapper's camp. This also takes lizards. Incidentally. Where am I going to pull you from? I can take 1 out of a cookhouse, surely. They're not going to miss him. Get out of here. You need to generate meat for the colony, my friend. Also, I'll take 1 out of here. It's going to hurt their resolve a little bit, but they'll live. They'll get over it. In time, they'll understand that I had to do these things. And then we're close enough to the end of storm that I just want to pack this place. And then where's my other one? Here. Pack that one too. High hostility? Yeah, I'm sure. It's about to get even worse, so buckle up. Can we sack oil yet? We can sack oil yet. They've moved it all. So yeah, let's burn some oil. Get +1 rep from that. Pick a cornerstone. These are, well, we don't get urban roots that much. Reinforced tools is great, though. Just double the amount of insane farm crops that we're already producing. Whoa, this is a big one. Fishman Cave we love to see. Is 72 coal enough for us to de-staff woodcutters camps for a really long time? I'm gonna say yeah, probably. And then I'm gonna get you guys in here. I'm going to send you to the Citadel, because we're in win the game right now mode, I think. We'd like to be done, and we'd like to leave, because things are getting a little sketchy. You can come over here and get plant fiber. If I can find a good spot for you. Maybe like there. I'm not rushed about it. I'm sure we have like thousands of plant fiber right now. Let's go ask our makeshift post. 20. Okay, it's actually like a little bad. Good thing we asked. It's gonna take you so long to run this resin over here. You don't have anything I want. Get out of here. 2 tools is not enough. I don't get out of bed for 2 tools. Do I care about repairing a big shelter? No, I care about getting 30 wood, though. That matters. Fishman totem. Yeah, these are going to be annoying. I also kind of... Oh, wait, this is a grove. I thought it was a beaver house. It makes crystallized dew, but we don't care because we need tools. Do you make tools? No, you're a smelter. You mean that's like the opposite of what I needed. That's not right at all. Oh, we finished sacrificing. Stop the oil. Bring you over here. Okay, no one can work in you, actually. Just wait, then, in that case. Give me the fuel efficiency and make coal faster. That's a huge deal. We're not going to be getting any reputation for the next 2 seasons because these fishman totems are going to consume all of our time. So just get used to it now. We're gonna be fighting these totems until the heat death of the universe, basically. But at least you've got some stone roads to make it a little faster, I suppose. Yes, yes, please start working. Yes. Okay, 4 minutes to go. We just gotta stay on top of these. They spawn every minute, they take a minute 20 to address, so we are going to fall behind. But as long as we don't fall too far behind, we will be okay. There's 20 biscuits in the smelter. I need something that salvages into tools, is what I need. Because if I could just get like 5 more tools, I could crack this box, which gets us tablets, which gets us deeper into the wilds, which gets us... I guess food is pretty good, and food is resolve. But look, like, we're so close to getting rep from all 3 of them, because we finally addressed their basic needs. Like, the Hostility 6 is an insane number. In fact, can we take woodcutters off the job? No, it's only contributing 24. We could start sacrificing coal, is actually what we could do. You don't have anything to do? Really? Oh, I guess we're producing meat so slowly that... Well, no, now he's got something to do. I can't favor. I embark next to a monastery. Because I figured you're starting a new profile. You have 0 buildings unlocked, but you've been playing on Viceroy on your other profile that's level 16. So how hard could a game be? With no unlocks next to a monastery where you can't favor for free yourself. And the answer, if you're curious, turns out that... oh wait, shit. How long has this been sitting here? The answer turns out is actually kind of hard. It's kind of hard to play Viceroy on a fresh save when you have no convenient buildings unlocked whatsoever. If you were wondering. But it is nice to feel alive a bit. So I was getting to the point on the offline profile where it's just like, you win on Viceroy, but you haven't unlocked anything in the Citadel, so you don't want to spend any resources on the Rain Obelisk or whatever it is that you get on Prestige. Like, I played Prestige 1, I saw the Obelisk, I was like, oh, that's a really neat mechanic to do things after you've level capped, but I don't want to spend resources on it when I've still got stuff to unlock in the Smoldering City. So I'm not gonna. Okay, you're both idle now? I only need one of you in there. Where do you go? You almost certainly go in here. Help keep up on biscuits, help keep up on skewers. We could be using skewers for, or jerky and skewers, but I'd rather get resolve from jerky, honestly. I know it's slightly less efficient and that they're competing over meat, but the reputation matters right now. How close are you to being done? 1 minute? We're going to get 1 more totem. And then we're going to drop back down to 4. But we're getting rep from humans now, even at Hostility 6, and normally we're at like Hostility 4. And we can go to Hostility 3 by sacrificing. So I'm feeling okay about that. Just get more wood in there. Here's the last Fishman totem before this is cleared. Yeah, I don't have anyone to spare in there right now is the problem. We also could, like... Well, no, I guess we do need to man these because we're eating all of our fabric into coats, but we're actually outpacing demand on those, which is huge. We're going to reach a point where we hit 100 clothing, and these guys go idle, and these guys go idle. They're already idle. But that's a huge benefit for us. This is a huge benefit for us as well. We need to take that like on the spot, basically. And you now make like a lot of ale. Like a lot of ale. Anytime we need pottery, we can crack a glade. But leisure is good for humans and beavers. I feel really positive about being able to convert this one now. Excuse me. You weren't supposed to spawn. I find that rude. So I'm thinking, like, just in case we need pottery, right? Let's build some lines out to the small glades that we can crack. We've got one there. We've got one over here. So that's where this one would go. So every time we crack one of those, we just get a little bit more pottery. We kick the can a little further down the road. Hostility is not dropping as fast as I thought it would, considering the number of totems we had active. I'm a little worried. I think we're going to actually just be at 5. Which is a high number. Makes me not want to open glades, but we might need to open glades for pottery. You guys are not very fast at making fabric, but you guys are almost done with coats, and then we'll get a backlog. Is this totem going to be done before storm? Yes. Just barely, but yes. Do you guys have tools? 2 tools? It's not quite enough to justify bringing 6 people in. I'm sorry. I wish it was different. Because we do have a nice place here, but I do not have room for you. Sorry, I do have room for you. I don't have the room for the hostility that your presence in this forest would bring. Let me clarify. Also, this is +3 to global resolve, which is going to be huge. We are in great shape at this point, I would say. I'll get 20 free biscuits out of that. We don't even have to. We don't have to game anything. We can just have the lumberers work through storm. The people are very excited. Okay, actually, I changed my mind. You two? I'm just gonna have one guy work on that because I need 3 people in here. Stat. Give me that resolve. We should win before next storm at this rate. I feel very positive. Anything that needs doing down here? No, you guys are chilling, working on bricks. We have 74 coal, so despite the fact that we can't make any because we're burning through all of our wood. Are we using wood in anything besides coal? Wood as ingredient? Yeah, we're using it for planks. And that's it. That's fine, I guess. I don't know what we need planks for right now, but it never hurts to have them just laying around. Oh wait, never mind. No one is even working here. We're not making planks at all. Do I care? I probably should. Like, ale is very important now that we got the tavern. We need to keep ale up, which means we need to keep pottery up, which means we need to crack glades even if it ups hostility. And small glades don't do that much. So we just need to crack 3 or 4 small glades. And then we should be set to cruise to the end of the game here. But boy, oh boy, is it going to be tight. Alright, humans are going to generate rep. Beavers are going to generate rep. Lizards are not. But that's okay, we only need 2 bars. Don't care. Also don't really care, but like it's a thing that will actually happen, so For that reason alone, we take it. That should have gotten us 30 pottery, yep. So we're good to make ale for a bit. Crank this all the way to 100. I don't think we're gonna need it, because they're thrilled even before... Oh no, wait, they are benefiting from luxury. Or leisure. That's the only reason they're up so high right now. We gotta make more ale. Which means you gotta make more pottery. Are you caught up on pie and biscuits yet? No, not even close. You're still making pie. Stop making biscuits completely. Just leave that to people in the cookhouse. They will take care of it. I believe in them. We just need to prevent anything from going wrong right now. That's our entire job. Prevent catastrophic failure. We are cruising on Repta, like 2 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna finish before next storm. Unless we run out of ale and they dip below 30. Which is a real possibility. We're at 22. Crack me one more glade. Just because I'm a little scared. Crack me this one down here for another 30 pottery. Oh wait, lizards are pogging now? No, they need to get to 29. They're not pogging enough to get us any rep. Oh wait, hang on, they changed their mind. They're extremely pogged. Yeah, this is not sustainable at all, but like, as people fight over scarce resources, they're happy enough to be giving us reputation, so I'm not going to complain about it. We could also do this for just a little more insurance, bump it back down to 5, and then we'll push resolve even higher. And that should be that, like, there's no way. We'll probably win this game before we're out of drizzle. That was scary there for a bit, though, man. There was a while in the mid-game where we weren't getting any of the things that we needed, and I was quite concerned, but we got a lot of really lucky picks out of those reputation choices that really helped pull things together. Even if we hadn't seen Tavern, I think this would be a very different game right now. I think we'd still be okay, but we'd be a lot more scared. There we go. First game successfully completed. Up to level 2. We get Rain Collector, we get a paved road, we get Herbalist Camp, meat specialization, flame amulets, and crowded houses. So let's head back to the world map. We'll go spend, and then that's where we're going to call stream. But I think the goal is, for people who are new and haven't been watching me stream like Dismantle or Guild Wars or anything like that, my streaming schedule is best described as irregular, because I really only have the opportunity to stream when I'm not super busy with work. So I usually try to go live about 10 minutes before I actually start playing. The best way to see when we're going to play Against the Storm is just having notifications on. Second best way is weekends at like 11 is usually a pretty reliable streaming block, and sometimes it happens during the week, but kind of depends on where work is at. So we're going to take a 2% penalty to the speed at which impatience grows. This also unlocks deeds, which is a great XP source. We're going to get another 2% impatience and 10% more resources. We're not level 3 yet, so I guess we're just going to take this one as well. And then these we can't even unlock yet, so that's where we're gated for now. And we have unlocked the ability to get all of our deeds. So that's where we're going to pick it up next time. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. It's been a fun time. Actually, you know what? Let's end on this screen. Let's end on deeds, because it shows us our win ratio, our beautiful 100% win ratio. Possibly the only time that number is going to be that. But I think this is a good screen to end the stream on. So, catch you guys around tomorrow, 11-ish, if I've got the time. Otherwise, you know. Oh, and also there's a VoDs channel. So if you miss a... Oh god, I'm gonna have to go find the link because I don't remember what the ad is for it. Hang on. We'll go plug the VoDs channel. So I'll be a good content creator. Here you are. Show me my channel. Yeah. It is horrendously behind right now because I have difficulty making time for basic tasks, but eventually Against the Storm VoDs will make it up there. So if you don't want to watch the Twitch player, or you were gone for 2 weeks and the VoD is gone, you'll be able to find them there. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will catch you around next time. Take care.